Today I'm going to talk about core beliefs. Do you know what is core beliefs? Well, you have no idea how it is important to understand about core beliefs. Why? Because core beliefs interfere straight away in the way you think and then also in the way you produces your emotions. Basically, the core beliefs are the believing that you have about life, about things, about everything that you see. Core beliefs are learned when you are young, when you are with your family, since you burn everything people says or everything that you see when you are young, you tend to believe in these things. Let's pretend that you have a family and then your family is all the time trying to not to validate the things that you do. For example, if you do the bad and then your family, your father, they are all the time criticizing you, saying that you don't do the bad good enough, you didn't do the job good enough, you are not very good enough. If you do your homework, your father or your mother, they are all the time criticizing you and saying that you are not good enough. So all the words and the things that they say will interfere straight away in how you will create your core beliefs, in how you will create your lifestyle in the future. Let's pretend another thing is you have another brother and then your mother is all the time giving a lot of compliments to your brother. You see your father and your mother saying that your brother is a very intelligent person, and then they never ever gives you this kind of compliments. So you start to have these internal voices, the inner voices saying to you, I am not good enough, I am not capable, I am not very nice, I'm not a very nice person, I cannot do anything perfectly, my brother is better than me. So you start to compare yourself with your brother, with your sister, with anywhere. And then this is the reason that you started to create this kind of core belief. And since you created this kind of core beliefs, you also start to believe that you are not good enough. Just because your father or your mother or someone important told you that you are not good enough, you start to believe. So this is core belief. The good thing is, just because you learned that your core belief, it doesn't mean it is true. It is very important when you learn about these things, about that the core belief is not real, but this is all ideas that you have learned when you were young. Because why? When you learn all these things, you start to confront to yourself. You start to confront, evaluate your thoughts and also your emotions, which these core beliefs creates. So in the therapy session, you learn all these things. You learn how your core beliefs interfere straight away in your thoughts and also in your emotion, and then also in the way you behave. And then also in the therapy sessions, in the cognitive therapy sessions, you will also learn how to confront. You start to modify these negative core beliefs. It is very important when you learn about your core beliefs for your mental health and then also for your self-esteem. Many people who has a very low self-esteem, they have no idea how important it is to identify. Sometimes it doesn't mean that necessarily that you have an anxiety disorder or depression disorder, but your core beliefs interferes in your emotions. And once you understand that the way you are behaving is all from your core beliefs, it starts to be all good, all better. So I hope you liked this video. I'm going to bring to you a lot of interesting videos about mental health.